Wow, it's really fast, extremely fast car. Hey guys, it's Glenn from glenscarcollection.com, and today we are driving a Lucid Air Touring. This car is electric with 2 motors, front and rear. Beautiful, beautiful car. This particular model has 620 horsepower, 880 foot-pounds of torque, but it's only accessible if you go in the sprint mode. If you drive it in the more sedate driving modes, which I'll show you, you do not receive the full power. You want to see the trunk? Pretty big size trunk, not much area. Small here because I guess you have the batteries coming from the load floor. You probably could fit golf clubs there, or you probably could fit my hockey bag. Here's a good look at the glass roof. As you approach the car, the handles pop out, and it also, you just start the car. There's no key, no on-off button. If you have the key on you, you get in the car, it's ready to drive. You don't have to worry about shutting the car on and off. Huge back seat. So this is behind myself, okay? I'm 6 feet tall. That's where I normally sit. Now I sit a little closer for people 6 feet tall. I like to be close to the wheel. Look how huge this back seat is. All right, so now we're inside the car. I'll show you some cool features. You have everything on the screen here, very high-res screen, smooth as your normal driving road. I was driving Swift in sport mode before, and it didn't even give me the full horsepower and torque, so we'll definitely try that out after. You can make adjustments to the steering wheel. You click on steering wheel, then you can move it left and right. X out of it. You can do the left mirror. You can do the right mirror. So here you could do left or right, and the one here with the directional is actually folding the mirrors. You can open the trunk, the doors, different openings here. So what we could do, we got another screen here for hard buttons for HVAC controls and the lights. If we want to open the front trunk, we press it and it opens up right in front of us. And again, as I mentioned before, you got the big sunroof here, 2 sunroofs for the passengers as well. And as you can see, these are stuck on here. They have to be on by law. So let's check out the front trunk. To unlock the door here, there's a little hidden switch that opens it. You have your power windows just like a normal car. You have your drive, neutral, reverse stalk here for the transmission, just like your great-grandmother's car. You have a park button there as well. Now the front trunk is supposed to be the roomiest trunk. According to Lucid, they said this is the roomiest trunk. I don't know if that's true because it seems like there's a floor here, but we can take that away and have a deeper trunk here. So maybe it is with that removed. So yeah, this is just a cover. It is a pretty deep trunk there. All right, I'll give them that. And we'll close that up, no problem. Now we could close it like a normal trunk, but I'm gonna, frunk I guess, because a front trunk, right? But I'm gonna actually use the button again, because I think it's cool. All right, so close the door, close the trunk button, and there it goes. I love this steering wheel. I think this steering wheel looks awesome with the flat bottom steering wheel. You have your volume controls here. You also have your key. Let me show you the key. The key is kind of odd. And the key has different functions. We'll do a longer video where we'll do the tech and the key. They have this key. You can keep this in the car, of course, at the cup holders. They also have a card. It looks like a credit card that says Lucid on it that you can use as well. All right, so if you like my videos, you're gonna wanna see me drive it. So this is my first time ever driving a Lucid. So I think that is pretty darn cool. I like the steering wheel. I like the sound that it's making from this. So there's 2 electric motors, one in the front, one in the back, 620 horsepower, 880 foot-pounds of torque. Yep. Oh, it's fast. Now, of course, it's heavy. Boy, you really get the regen braking. So that's something I need to get used to on these electric cars. As soon as I get off the gas, it really brakes with that regen. Almost that the car, it feels like the car would stop. Now there are much faster versions of this car. There's a version that's over 1,000 horsepower. I almost feel like I could just do one pedal driving here because it brakes so hard. Now I put the fan down because the fan is pretty aggressive and loud, and it's getting hot in here. So what we'll do is we're going to hit the highway now, do some accelerations on the highway, and then we'll come back and Let's do these twisty roads one more time. All right, so now we're going to accelerate on the highway. Now, when we do the signals, you can see here, they actually give you the camera. That's even better than using your mirrors. You can see exactly what's in there. And of course, you should always look over your shoulder. Very smooth ride on the highway. Good acceleration. Now, in the 5 miles we just drove it went from 75% to 69%. Now, to get the full performance on this car, that's what I forgot, we have to go in sprint mode, essentially the race mode. And we have to confirm it. Otherwise, we will not get the whole 600. Oh, yeah. So that's the difference right there. That's the difference. I was not driving in sprint mode, which is unfortunate that you have to be essentially in the track mode to get that highest horsepower. I can feel the difference. Now it feels like a extremely fast car. Now we're going to turn around here. We'll accelerate again, and then we'll hit those twisty roads. Thanks again, Lucid, for giving me this press car. And guys, this would be a good time to subscribe, like, share this video, and leave a comment below. The more subscribers I get, the more press cars I get like this Lucid. All right, so now it's coming almost to a stop. I didn't hit the brake at all. So I went from about 65 miles an hour, the speed limit, to about 10 miles an hour without ever touching a brake. Oh yeah, wow. You got to hold on. There's even, felt like some torque steer coming from the front. Wow, it's really fast when you put it in race mode, but too bad you have to put it in race mode to get that crazy acceleration. I saw Lucid on the open road, and he was flying up the Garden State Parkway, like weaving in lanes, going so fast, and I thought I could probably keep up with him, but no, I don't think so. This is a faster car. I think I still had the M340i when I saw that, and no, he would definitely beat me. All right, so now we're in the sprint mode, which is race mode essentially, and gives us the full horsepower. And is this car fast? A really fast 0 to 60 time. So we're going to turn around here. We'll do another highway acceleration, and then we will hit some back roads. The problem is they put a real sharp turn here where you got to come down to like 0 to make this turn. Regen braking brings me down from highway speeds. Literally, I think it would bring me down to 0 if I would let it. All right, and we'll do another acceleration here. Wow, it really pushes you back in your seat. Like, you're literally just holding on. 0 to 100 in this car. We won't test it today, but it must be pretty quick. And you can slow down just as fast. You can probably do 0 to 100, let your foot the brake, and it'll take you down to 0. I really like driving this car. I think it drives very, very well. Feels luxurious in here, feels expensive. I can't imagine that you would need the 1,000 horsepower version with this 880 foot-pounds of torque. The ride here is very nice. It's very smooth, very powerful car. Now, we didn't drive it many miles, and we did lose a good bit of charge, so I have a feeling if you go in that Swift mode, you do, your battery isn't going to last as long as you think it will. Now, this is a pretty bumpy road, and I can see how smooth the ride actually is. I'm barely touching the gas. I'm keeping myself at the speed limit, and it is a nice, quiet ride. It must be a lot of sound deadening in here. I don't hear too much as far as, I do hear some road noise, but I wouldn't say not a lot of tire noise. All right, well, special thanks to Lucid for giving me the press car. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, guys. I can get more press cars if you just do a couple of things, and they're all free. One is subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, like the video, and comment. Tell me what car you want to see next. Tell me what you think of this Lucid Air Touring. In my opinion, I don't think you don't need more than this 620 horsepower with 880 foot-pounds of torque. Thanks again for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.